going on? Frog with Day One Purchase here. I did get another Xbox One X. Thanks everybody for all the comments. Really enjoying this console. I did hook this one up. If you've heard my story, you saw me on Press Start Podcast with Coffee. Shout out to Coffee and Press Start Podcast and everybody on there. I did get another Xbox One X. I called corporate because it had some issues with the customer service, basically. So I said, screw it. I'm gonna forgo the whole process of dealing with GameStop. I don't shop there anyway. Usually, if I shop out in retail, it's usually at Best Buy because I get 20% off of my games. Usually, I'm a digital guy. If it's a major title that I really want, so I can download early. I don't do midnight launches, other than for consoles maybe. But I hooked this bad boy up. I'm not seeming to have any problems. I didn't hook it up to a power converter or a surge protector, as they say. Straight in the wall, no problems. I did have a problem with Halo 3 where it would freeze up at my checkpoint where I previously was. So I started the game over, but I have no problems now. So I do think it's a problem that is very maybe small. I'm just, like I said, I'm guessing. There are problems out there though. So it's isolated, but it's not like it's not out there. You know, people were just saying, hey, you know, I haven't had any problems, you know. Like I said before, 10 Xbox 360, Red Ring of Deaths. This is my second Xbox One X. I didn't get a Scorpio Edition because I didn't have any. But that's good because it seems like maybe the Scorpio Edition is the one that has more problems. But I hooked this bad boy up. No problems, it's doing fine. I can say all the games look amazing on the console. Halo 5 is freaking phenomenal. Just everything I've been playing on the console so far that has enhanced features. Yes, I have a 4K TV. I have a 65-inch curved Samsung I got this year. My wife got me for Father's Day. So, phenomenal. This is the best way to play your Xbox One. The Xbox One X. The Xbox One experience is on the X. It's the best way to play. I also have a PS4 Pro. I'm not one of those guys, and I also have a Switch. I'm one of those guys, man. I'm gonna buy the system for the games I love. I'm a diehard old school Nintendo guy. Maybe it's nostalgia the reason I bought the Switch, but Mario's phenomenal. That game deserves all the props it gets. Not just because it's Mario, because it's a really good game. I did play Super Lucky Tales. What was it, last night? I was playing Super Lucky Tales. And I'm not the kind of guy that goes out there and just looks at reviews and says, oh, well, this review is this, so I'm not going to buy it. If I see a game I think I might want to play, I'll just buy it. So I bought Super Lucky Tales because mainly it was $29.99. That's not expensive. And I said, okay, it's a 4K enhanced game. It's a Microsoft exclusive. I buy exclusives. Every exclusive on every system I have, I'm going to buy for the most part to get the experience of what that first-party experience is on that console. Super Lucky Tale to me is very, not comparing to anything, just me playing it, it's a very generic game. And I played a lot of different things back in the past, but I see a lot of people are commenting saying, oh, they're comparing it to Mario, right? The thing is, it's not even in the league of Mario. It's not. It's not even in the league of anything that even Rare would make. Like, let's just think of some of Rare games like Cameo. It's not even in that realm. If it was on in that Cameo level of quality, it's not. It feels like something that should have been a download-only title. Not on this. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. It's not a horrible game, but it feels like an indie experience. Really, just in 4K. It feels like an indie experience. So I don't think it's a horrible game. I think for $29, it's worth it. I think if it was $60, it'd be a crime. I think the game really should have been a download only, and it should have been marketed as an indie title, because that's what it feels like. It feels like something that belongs in an indie store, and I play a lot of indies, but you know, I played indies that are a lot better than Super Lucky Tail. But I'm gonna play through Super Lucky Tail. It is a little cringeworthy. It's a little childish, and yeah, people say, "Oh, you play Mario? You're calling this game childish?" But there's a level of childishness that that game has. It's kind of like, ill. Like it's really not. You know, yeah, Mario can be childish, but Mario has style, and Super Lucky Tail just no. But enough about that game. Forge is amazing. Forge is 7. That's the other game I want to talk about. Amazing game. I do think that Gran Turismo Sport, to me, looks better. It's a better simulator, but I prefer Gran Turismo 7 over Forza Sport because of A, content, B, freaking the weather effects in that game are freaking, oh my gosh, they're amazing. And the Gran Turismo is missing a lot of things, and having Gran Turismo Sport so late in the game and having a Forza game now, Forza's been every year, Forza, and it goes from Horizon to Forza. I think that when it's all said and done, that Forza is a better racer. I mean, that's just the honest. Forza is a better game this time around. Gran Turismo was good in its own rights, but I like the way Forza controls. I like the content that Forza has. Forza is just, to me, a better game. Played Killer Instinct, phenomenal. Everything I'm playing on this Xboxone X with the 4K experience or enhancements, whether it's native 4K or not, I feel like this is a console that should have released for what has been, 4 years ago? The PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X are the consoles that we should have got at the start of this generation, not mid-cycle. We should never had a mid-gen refresh. Powering these consoles now, I feel like, is what should have been there at the start. I feel like we started our generation off with very, very, very weak consoles because we were in our last generation too long. But as a diehard person as far as games are concerned, there's some games that don't look that great. Recore. That game just doesn't look good. I'd rather play Recore than Super Lucky Tail, I'll tell you that. I mean, I just would rather play Recore is to me, in a lot of ways, a lot better than Super Lucky Tail. I'd rather play Recore. I think the Super Lucky Tail quality graphically looks way better than Recore as far as the clean, you know, how clean it is. Recore is not a great looking game by any means, but I think I'll have more fun with Recore. What else? The 360 games. Yeah, I can't say enough about the 360 games. Phenomenal. I would say if you have a 4K TV, if you want the best experience as far as playing on, you know, Xbox One, this is the way to play. This is the way. This is worth it. Same with the PlayStation 4 Pro. If you have a library and you have the capable TV to do HDR, all that other great stuff, get a Pro. Especially at this point in time. If you're on the fence about buying an Xbox One and you don't own one, get this. If you have a 4K TV. If you're on the fence about buying, you know, the PlayStation 4 and you haven't got one yet, get a Pro. If you have a 4K TV, once again, I think this is where we should have started the generation at. And I think that Microsoft and Sony know this. So we'll see what happens. Thanks everybody in the comments. They're, you know, responding back. But we'll see where it goes from here. I'm going to play some more games. Come back and tell you how I feel. But so far, amazing piece of freaking hardware. Definitely a purchase for anybody that has a big library. This is Frog with Day One Purchase, and see you on the flip side.